Very
Hello,
nice.
hello.
Very nice. Very nice bottle sealing technique.
Right.
Oh my lord. Lord have mercy.
Right. So, Darren, did you know an otter's pup's fur is too dense for it to swim underwater? So their mother leaves them floating while she searches for food until their adult fur grows in.
Aw, that's kind of cute. Little baby otters, they can't do to swim.
It's too dense.
They
It's too
can't-
thick.
They can't do the thing.
Their fur too much.
Is it like too dense that they'll sink if they go in the water?
I guess it might just be hard for them to
Come back up,
swim,
maybe? I guess so. That's so interesting.
right?
Having fur too dense that it impedes your body
You're
movement.
too furry to do anything,
I knew there was such a thing as too furry.
right?
I knew it.
Right.
It's
It's only with otters, apparently.
who'd have thought? I mean, I wouldn't have. I don't put much thought into these things, but you know, that's just me.
What, you don't see yourself as an otter?
Not really. No one's called me that, so
No, everyone just keeps calling you a trash man.
I don't think people actually call me a trash man, apart from you, who just it's not going to catch on. I'm sorry, it's just not going. to.
Anika said it last time.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
She did not.
Calling you a raccoon, a trash man.
You're a trash person. Get out of here. I'm not trying to deal with this. No, sir. Not happening.
Sure.
I haven't, because, I've only been called a twunk. I haven't even been called a bear because I'm not that.
No.
I'm too big to be a twink, but I'm not hunky enough to be a hunk.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say you're too tall to be a twunk.
Is there a height limit on twunk?
I think there is.
Okay. I'm just nebulous. People don't know what I am.
No, you're just not one of the desirable niches.
Oh, that's true. I wouldn't consider myself all that desirable. It's fine.
If you were a little bit shorter and wider, you could just be a boar.
I could, but I don't want to be shorter. And I'd only want to be wider if it was more muscle based than fat based.
Well, then you wouldn't be a boar then.
True. I could get the muscular round gut, just the strong one, but it could still be round. I don't drink a lot of beer, so I can't get a beer gut.
Do you want a beer gut? Is that a thing that you want?
Not really. It's not really something that I want, but it is what it is. I'm sure all of the details I provided has painted a word picture for everyone to imagine what I look like.
Yeah,
so it's fine. It's totally fine.
A tall raccoon.
Shut the fuck up. No. Bad. Hey, is this useful?
I look over at Raven as he holds up what looks like a
Porcelain
canine doll of some kind. Maybe. Again, just set aside the stuff you think might be interesting enough for me to take a picture of.
Okay.
He puts it to the side and starts digging through the tub rather carelessly again. I sigh and turn back to the binder. I wish Carl had agreed to come down.
You're in his house. He can be there, but I guess he's afraid of the basement, which I guess I can't really blame him for.
Well, also now Raven's there.
That's true. He wouldn't be hanging out with just Chase.
Yeah.
Why is everyone so jealous over Chase? I don't understand.
It's like people think he's desirable, and I'm just like, there are better otters.
Not alive.
At this point, no. But better otters did exist.
But that doesn't help people who want someone now.
We have the wholesome Mr. Bronson.
Wholesome.
I mean, he's kind of cute.
I guess.
Yeah.
He wears hats that are too tight for his head.
Yeah.
That's just his dumbness. Wear something comfortable.
And then you have Mr. Todd Bronson.
Mr. Todd Bronson.
And people like the Todd.
I mean, Mr. Sidney Bronson.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Todd's probably the the most eligible of them.
It's facts.
He's a lad. He's such a cute lad. You'd want to give him a smooch.
Like to just like pull him into a hug,
Yeah.
play poker with him.
And he'd love it. He'd be so happy he'd hug you back.
Yeah.
I don't know if otters wag their tails, but he would wag his tail.
Just like buy him a pie later or something.
What kind of pie does he like?
I don't Huckleberry.
Huckleberry pie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's what he mentioned once.
Are huckleberries like real?
I don't know.
Don't know if they're a real thing.
They might as well not be.
No, not today. I can't imagine. What is this? The South TM? The backwoods South TM? Indiscernible location? I don't know. I guess when you think about it, huckleberry, maybe like Mississippi or something. Mississippi, Louisiana.
Well, apparently you can get it in Utah.
Then I would have zero fucking idea then.
Then again, Utah feels like a fictional state.
It's just not real.
It's not real.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like there's only 5 states in America. You have California, Texas, Florida, Virginia, and New York.
What about DC?
That's not a state.
People shit, you're right. It's not counted as a state. I was about to say people count it as a state, but they don't have states' rights. And they want it really bad.
So, like, those are, like, the 5 states you always hear about.
Yeah, because you don't really hear about, like, Maine or Vermont.
What the fuck is a Vermont?
Isn't that where... No, I'm thinking of Mount Vernon, which is here in Virginia. People kind of sometimes think about South Dakota, I think.
I don't think they do.
Because that's where Mount Rushmore is, right?
Didn't that get canceled?
I don't know, did it?
I don't know.
People think about New Mexico, because that's where Breaking Bad took place.
Yes, the fictional...
The fictional state of New Mexico.
The setting of Breaking Bad.
I mean, people talk about Mississippi.
No, they talk about the Mississippi River.
People think about Louisiana because it's got New Orleans.
I don't think that's... I don't even know where... I can't point to that on a map.
You probably could.
I just point south. So I'd point south of Middle America.
That's so far. That's
Also,
like Texas.
So I controversial opinion. I think we should stop calling like the middle section of America the Midwest. I think we should start calling it Middle America.
Middle America.
Because you have the West Coast and East Coast, and then you have the middle.
That's true.
So why do we
But
call
the
it
middle's very big.
Yeah.
Well, so no, because it's the West Coast over here, the Midwest. Then you have like Appalachia or like.
You can just count that all under middle because that's where all like the fictional states are.
But that would make the middle enormous.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you have the coast, the 3
Literally,
states that make up the West
everyone
Coast.
who doesn't live in Middle America points to that area and goes like middle.
That's so many states, though.
Cause I don't care.
Because if you count just the coastal states of the East Coast, that's like everything from Maine to Florida, sure. But that's
it's New York, Virginia, and Florida.
People like Georgia because it's got Atlanta. People like Atlanta.
Yeah, they go to Atlanta.
Georgia, the state.
That's not real.
Oh my god.
Like I said, there's only 5 real states. All the other rest are fictional.
Okay.
And then we have like the territory of like Hawaii.
The occupied territory.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And the territory of Alaska.
Alaska, yeah, the occupied territory of Alaska.
Yeah.
Why do we have those?
I don't know.
You probably shouldn't, huh?
I don't know. Oh, right, there's Puerto Rico too, right? Is that a territory?
I think so. That one's not even considered a state, though.
No, it's not a state. It's a territory, right?
But I mean, Hawaii and Alaska are considered states.
Yes, because they have the proper paperwork or something, right?
I don't know.
How does that...
I don't know what statehood means. I don't understand it. Alright.
See, this is why there's only 5.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the West Coast, you just have California.
You hadn't sold me yet, but no, we can't have just California because I like Oregon.
Yes, that's just an extension of Middle America.
But it's on the coast.
Yeah?
What about Washington? That has Portland.
No one cares about that.
Wait.
I've never heard of a Portland.
Wait. No, Portland is in Oregon. Yeah, Portland's in Oregon. It's Seattle that's in Washington. Excuse me.
So like I said, you have the West Coast is just California.
Just
and everything else is part of Middle America.
That's so far. That's so much Middle America.
Yeah.
What about North America? What about Northern America? Not North America, the continent.
That's called Canada.
I don't know if Canadians want that, though. I know less about Canada than I do about the United States.
I look how big it is, but all I hear about is a place called
Toronto?
and a place called like Quebec.
There's Quebec.
And that's all I hear about with Canada.
Canadian words. Toronto, Quebec, Ontario.
That's not real.
Saskatchewan. I've heard that one.
That one's fictional.
British Columbia, or the BC.
You're just making shit up.
I could be. You wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Moose knuckle, is that real?
I don't know. Is Ohio real? I don't know.
Ohio, but I've been there, so it has to be real.
Yes. Good morning to you too. Ohio gozaimasu.
You dumb motherfucker. Ohio gozaimasu. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Again, he declines to help me even after Raven arrived. But now I guess I have my answers as to why. More stuff is missing from the tubs, and I know it can't be anyone else except Carl. The containers were turned the opposite way when I got down to the crawl space earlier this morning. On top of that, there were 2 more loose wrappers in the tub, along with a trace of a paw print to the edge of to the torn edge of a missing page in John Begay section. The question, of course, is why he would be doing this. There's absolutely no reason for it. And the bizarreness of the situation makes it pretty much impossible for me to confront him on it. It's his house, after all, though if he didn't want me going through it, why would he have shown it to me in the first place? And he isn't even trying to cover up his tracks. In fact, I practically caught him in the act just a few nights ago. He must know now that I'd be able to put together pretty quick. I closed the binder, deciding that this will be the last time I'll be going through this stuff. If Carl doesn't want me digging up info on his family's history, then I'm not going to pry any further.
Hey, look at this.
Raven holds up a wooden train.
Bet this was probably the shit back in the day.
I sigh. Probably. My phone buzzes. I take it out, my notifications telling me I have a text from Leo.
Meet you at diner for lunch. Just you. Is there any updates? Any updates on Predator?
Probably not. Yeah.
Oh, I can scroll. Fuck,
What?
I didn't know that. Upgrade to Apex. Predator. Unfavorite. Block species filter and more. Start your 7-day free trial. Okay, that's it.
Oh shit, we can just block species.
We could. I didn't realize that I could do that. Can I click on his profile? Damn.
No, or settings.
Damn.
No.
Nope.
Oh well.
And then this is just the same thing.
For a moment, I feel a pang of guilt. I've ignored Leo this entire trip. He told me how excited he was to hang out with me this week. I've spent almost all my time here with Carl. It's Friday.
Yeah, that's today and tomorrow.
That is kind of shitty, though.
A little bit.
Yeah. Though, from what I've gathered in texts, Leo's been spending most of his time with TJ and Jenna since the Lynx is apparently still feeling down.
That's so nice, though.
Right? See, Leo is he's a good guy.
He's being a good fella.
Yeah.
He's not going absolutely bonkers crazy in this one. Good for him.
Well, he's never gone bonkers
never.
crazy. No.
Mm-hmm.
At least he had that to keep him occupied. My excuse that Carl has all the info I need for my project made my decision to spend most of my time here a little less weird. What time? And what do you mean by just me? Hey, Rave, I'm gonna go out to meet with some friends. Could you keep Carl company?
Okay, sure.
Raven seems busy pushing the train across the ground while attaching more cars. He's an excitable boy.
He really is. What a lad. What a good lad.
And make sure you keep that together. I want to get a picture of it later.
Now, need to talk in privato.
I sigh and put my phone away, patting my pocket for my key as I head out the crawlspace steps. Leo waves at me as I walk into the diner. It's been a while since we've been...
We haven't been here for a minute, huh?
Jenna was like, diner, never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
I'm surprised to see that the diner is completely empty. There's almost always someone in here. Something else is amiss, too, and I don't notice it until I've sat down across from the wolf. It's eerily quiet. The usual rockabilly tracks aren't playing from the jukebox.
Hey.
Hey, man, what's up? The atmosphere is unreasonably awkward, and I blame most of that on the strange state of the diner.
So apparently we have to go up to the counter to order. Janice isn't here.
Oh, why's that? Leo shrugs as he sips on his milkshake.
I dunno. Sick, I guess.
It's then that I remember that the story Flynn had told us about Janice and her incident. Though I'm not going to bring that up because I'm sure that's what Leo's thinking as well. Well, I'm not really hungry anyway. What was it you wanted to talk about? Leo swallows slowly, then looks down at the table.
So you probably know this whole thing didn't go as I'd planned.
I look at the collection of condensation on his glass before I speak up. Yeah, sorta. Leo frowns, as if he'd hoped I would have tried to deny it.
Well, it's mostly my fault. I should have done a better job at resolving shit.
Now I frown. Hey. I wait until he takes his eyes off the table to look at me. You know, you're not our big brother anymore. He looks down at the table.
Oh, look at that sad face.
Right? We're adults, believe it or not. We make our own decisions now. Everything we're doing right now is our decision. Our fault, not yours. Leo's eyes get shiny, but he smiles.
Yeah, you're right. Guess I just want to go back is all.
Hey, we're still young. You're talking like my grandpa. Leo laughs and leans back.
Mine too.
He jerks his head as if he just remembered something.
So what the hell happened between Jenna and Carl?
I was actually hoping you could have told me that. I have no idea.
She keeps going on about him not participating. I told her it was fine, but she can't seem to let it go.
Yeah, well, it's really weighing on Carl, I think. Leo swigs his milkshake, forgoing the straw. He wipes away the cream from his muzzle as he brings it back down onto the table with some resolve.
Well, I'm not letting it end like this.
Let what end like this?
Our group. You realize this might be the last time we're all together?
That sentence immediately forms a lump in my throat. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let it end like this. Flynn pissed at TJ, Jenna pissed at Carl, you and me.
He lets that hang, and when I don't say anything, he coughs.
So I planned something.
What? He hesitates. His hesitation is making me nervous. He looks at me with looks at me in the eye and squares his shoulders.
We're going to the lake tomorrow.
Cool. I like it.
Such a good idea.
Right.
Such a good idea.
It's you know what? You can have so much fun at the lake.
Right? Swimming.
You can go fishing.
Sunbathing, fishing.
You can build sand castles. Drown stuff. I mean,
murder. Witness him.
we can just murder Carl here.
Yeah, it's fine. He's got handlebars with which to hold him under the water, so don't even worry about it.
He lets that sink in as I turn his words over to my head, whatever. I had suspected that this is what he was getting at. I considered my words for a moment, not wanting to say the wrong thing. I don't know if that's... Leo puts up a paw.
I've thought this over real hard, Chase. That day, what happened to Sydney, it fucked us all up. Changed us all. Not for the better, either. It took something from us.
Leo pauses, looking to the side as if searching for words.
Flynn, Sydney was his best friend. And Carl, he's been depressed ever since.
I feel the need to speak up. I don't know if you can pin all of that on what happened. Maybe we would have turned out the same. He presses on.
TJ, he saw Sydney die, saw him drown. Can you imagine that at 8 years old? And Jenna, has she ever been happy since?
I shake my head. I always felt like that experience helped her. In a weird way, she decided to go to school, leave Echo. He doesn't seem to be listening to me.
And you, I love you, but you did change that day it happened. You're practically a different person.
I don't have anything to say to that.
And me,
His voice catches in his throat, and I close my eyes. Leo.
I was supposed to be watching all of you. I was supposed to take care of...
Leo stops talking, and I keep my eyes on the table while he grabs one of the brown brown napkins and wipes his eyes. When he speaks up again, his voice is thick and cracks with emotion.
His parents never said, but they trusted me with Sydney, and I think they blamed me.
No, Leo.
Oh, Leo.
He falls silent.
Baby boy.
For a while, we both sit there and share the feelings of being weighed down by 11 years of baggage. A good 5 minutes goes by, Leo staring out the window. The afternoon sun turns its normally red fur almost orange.
We can't do this anymore, and this might be our last chance to find some kind of closure.
I take a deep breath, swallowing past the lump. Okay. He looks up at me, relief all over his face.
So you'll go?
I smile, reassuringly at him. Of course. Have you told anyone else? He lowers his ears.
No.
Oh, God, are you going to tell them?
I don't know.
Leo. He does his signature shrug, paws out.
I really don't know how else to get them to go.
Then there's no way this isn't going to be a disaster.
Hey, we gotta try.
I guess.
So can you bring Carl with you?
I think for a moment. Oh shit, Carl has an interview.
What time?
10, I think.
Well, we'll plan around it. Text me the actual time, okay? Anyway, I invited you out here to talk more than shitty stuff. What have you been up to these past 3 years?
Oh, just things.
Okay.
I think that'll help the volume a bit.
Okay. Nice.
I keep forgetting that Echo is, really quiet for some reason.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have to move your mouse.
Yeah, I had
Since
to get back over here. You took control from me.
Yeah,
This is my playthrough, Josh.
that's no. Not while Leo's on screen.
I see. The truth cometh out.
Is that just wasn't a secret though? Like,
I mean, facts.
And so we talk for the next 2 hours, catching up on everything. Actually having a legitimate conversation, like we're friends or something.
Yeah. How wild, huh?
It's just kind of nice. Feels good. It feels good, and I regret not spending more time with Leo this past week.
Oh shit.
Right? It just feels bad. As we part in the small parking lot, Leo surprises me with a hug. He hugged me.
I have a good feeling about this. It'll be hard, but we'll be better for it.
I hug back, hoping with all of my heart that he's right.
No. Ooh, oh. That was all of Friday?
Yeah.
Yo!
Yeah.
That's so much.
Yeah, we can continue going.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That's short.
That's so short.
Yeah.
Damu. Dudes, I don't know about this.
I peek into the bathroom, watching as Carl stares at himself in the mirror, running his fingers through his hair.
You look great.
Raven stands back, grinning with the trimmer in his paw, looking Carl up and down.
Tell him, Chase.
Carl looks at me, and I have to agree that he looks quite a bit better. You look fantastic, a lot cleaner.
Thanks. Now take a shower.
Before Carl can say anything, Raven shoves the mall bag into Carl's chest before slamming the door in his face.
Man, this is going to be great. If the interview is based on looks alone, he'd have that job locked.
Yeah, probably. And so with that, we move to the living room and wait. Half an hour later, Carl shuffles in quietly. We don't even know he's there until he clears his throat.
So how does it look?
He looks good, but I'm more concerned with the fact that he looks more insecure than I've ever seen him. He shifts from hoof to hoof, not making eye contact at all, his fingers pulling at the rolled up sleeves.
Oh my god, that looks fantastic. There's no way you won't get that job now.
Raven sounds genuine enough, but then again, he's always excited.
Excitable little dog boy.
Yeah. Carl looks over at me, and I give a start, realizing how bad my silence must have seemed. You look great, Carl.
But,
Raven chuckles, and Carl's eyes widen.
what? The beanie. Do you always wear that thing?
Carl lifts a paw to it.
Usually. You can't wear that. How do you even get it on? It's stretchy, and my head fare looks awful. Seriously, you can't wear a beanie to an interview.
Carl's getting all fidgety again, but I butt in.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. This, I feel like, is an important decision. So we're going to go ahead and just tuck this right in here. Boop. Tuck that right there. Okay, we're good. We're back. Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't with an interview, but Carl would lose his freaking marbles without it, I think. We'll let him wear it. We'll say wear it. We'll say wear it.
Okay, make the bad decision. Hey,
Wow!
You're just gonna let your best friend go to an interview looking like a fool?
Should I pick something else?
No, that's fine. Hey, I actually think it looks kind of nice with everything else you've got on. Carl glances at me, but stops fidgeting with the beanie. Raven looks at me, then back to Carl.
Well, alright.
Carl sighs and shifts around again. We watch him expectantly.
Dudes, this feels weird is all. It's new. You'll get used to it.
I pull out my phone to look at the time. All right, we really need to head out. We should get there early. As we head to the door, Raven makes as if to follow us. I kick myself for forgetting to talk to him earlier. I turn around to face him as Carl's heading out the door. Hey, Raven? He stops.
What's up?
So after the interview, me and Carl and other friends, we're gonna go be doing something. Raven raises his brows.
Oh?
Oh, it's not that we don't want you to come. It's that I don't want you to come.
It's that I don't want you to come.
Though I really wouldn't mind having his upbeat attitude present at what will surely be the biggest downer of the week. It's just that it's really personal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, seriously, you wouldn't want to come. We're gonna be talking about some really heavy shit. Like murder. Raven seems to perk up a little at that.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to intrude. I'll just hang out here then.
Yeah, we'll be back soon, okay?
You're just gonna leave him at this house all fucking day. Sounds good, but you have to tell me how the interview goes. I know he's going to do amazing.
I mean, his smile's cute, though.
It is. He's
Like-
such a good lad. I do just want to ruffle his fur. I just want to pet him on the head.
Put an arm around him, like hang out.
Just hang out.
Yeah. It's too bad he gets introduced so late.
Yeah, it is a little sad. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can say he gets introduced so late just because Carl's route's like really like everything
Look,
happens
I guess
so
think about it
quickly.
this way: we've had 2 days with Raven. He's been in like 2 scenes.
That's true, but the days haven't been long.
It's facts.
You know.
It just makes me wish you had like
More time with him?
scenes where you got to just hang out with Raven.
Like we got with Daxton, you know?
Yeah.
We just hung out with him.
I feel like there could have really been a good scene like on Friday or something if like in the evening you went out to shoot B-roll and Raven went with you.
That
And
would
you
have
just
been
got
fun, yeah.
I feel like there like scenes like that are really missing with Raven.
He probably would have made it past a chase because he's like, oh, I wanted to date an otter.
Gawk,
Yep.
gawk, 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 and
Let
then
me kiss
him.
you. Yeah.
And you kiss him and you can date him instead of Carl.
Why not, right?
Well, that's your laundry machine.
Yeah, my dryer just finished drying.
Yeah.
So it's playing its little I'm done tune that lasts for like a solid minute. It's not over. Oh wait, that was the end.
Okay, so on my washing machine, I turn off the chime.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't care?
If you don't care, then why bother turning it off at all?
No, so it's that I'm not gonna hear it anyway.
Right.
And like, cause when I do laundry, I just like do it and then leave and I come back in like 2 hours.
Yeah. I don't know. Like the fact that we can sit here and I can hear it, I like that. So I know either if I'm not doing a lot, I can go up and take care of it, or you can comment on it when you're here and it's done. It's fun that
Is that
way.
what this is for?
Absolutely.
It's
just for
it's
you.
for content for the channel.
Well, I know that I know the microphone didn't pick it up.
It would be really funny if it did.
Oh, I would love that. If you guys want, I could take the microphone upstairs one day and just record the tune that my fucking
God.
dryer plays. Just for y'all. Comment down below if that's what you want.
I will and he will. See you in a few. It's gonna be more than a few, friend.
Oh,
Like,
yes, friend. It's going to be a time.
Carl looks confused as I come out to the car alone.
Where's Raven?
I murdered him. I sit down and make a show of buckling my seatbelt. Wait, no, scroll back one. How do you make a show of buckling your seatbelt?
Like, yeah. Being all exaggerated with your movements.
Fuck you, Chase.
Wow.
It's unneeded and unnecessary.
So critical.
Right? So I wanted to tell you this after the interview so you didn't have more to stress over.
What?
My pause as I back out, pretending to be distracted so I can gather my thoughts. So Leo wants us to meet at the lake.
The lake. The lake?
Yeah.
Why?
Closure, he says. Carl stays quiet as we drive through Echo, and I swerve to avoid all of the potholes. As I'm merging onto the highway, he finally speaks up.
I think that's a good idea. Like, we've been sitting on this for how long now? We should do it while we got the chance.
I nod. I nod my agreement. That seems like an oddly worded statement to
It's
me.
oddly worded, but I think grammatically it's correct.
Yeah, I understand that. But this is also why I hate English. I just hope everyone else feels the same. We fall back into silence, and it stays that way for the remaining 20-minute drive. It's only 20 minutes. Carl gets more nervous the closer we get. Well, that's a problem.
Yep.
I can see his knees bouncing out of the corner of my eye, and he stares out the window. I reach out and put a paw on his shoulder as we pull into the parking lot of the print shop. I think now's probably a good time to cut the part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just before the interview.
Yeah.
I hope it goes well for him. I really do.
Well, Flynn's not here.
That's true. So it might actually go well.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because Flynn just brings disaster.
Did I
wherever he
make
goes.
the wrong choice letting him keep the beanie?
I don't know.
Fuck. I'm so nervous.
Right? We'll see you around, everyone.